Here's a typical Saturday morning for horse racing fans meant looking forward to a weekend at the fairgrounds. This morning, some of those fans made their usual trek to the Gentilly Oval, but for a different reason, to see in person the devastation and reflect on what used to be. Arthur Hill grew up in the neighborhood surrounding the fairgrounds and paid his first visit to the historic track in 1929.
It's heartbreaking to look at it. It's like an old friend, you know. But things happen.
Jerry Keenan's memories of the fairgrounds go back to his childhood when he used to accompany his father.
I was about maybe 6, 7 years old at the time. I mean, the track was different then. I mean, it wasn't, you know, some of these buildings out here weren't up then. But I mean, back then they had some of the good horses from that time, like Tenacious and Charlie Boy and a few other notable horses at that time running out here. And like I said, you know, from what I understand, it will be rebuilt, but you can't rebuild memories.
For those who frequented the fairgrounds, the memories are many. None are old enough to remember when the track opened April 13th, 1872. Through the years, there was triumph and tragedy. A fire in 1918, that one just 3 days after Christmas, destroyed the grandstand. It was rebuilt and racing continued. The facility grew in time, as did the purses. In the early days, some of the best-known horses raced at the fairgrounds, as well as the top jockeys. The most popular horse to take up residence at the fairgrounds was Risen Star. In 1988, the horse owned by Louis Roussel and Ronnie Lamarck took the Louisiana Derby, then stepped into the national spotlight by winning the Belmont and Preakness. The fairgrounds won't quite be the same, but the memories will last a lifetime.
The atmosphere will rebuild itself. You know, the people are there, you know, they don't change much from one year to another. You know, I look like after I've been gone all these years, I was looking at the same people that I left there, you know, because I could recognize the ones that belong on the racetrack.
As earlier mentioned, the fairgrounds will begin racing again January 5th. Now basketball in Tulane.